Hey guys and girls, here's your Achampnator again, and today I'm going to continue Detective Pikachu Returns. We're in the chapter The Fabled Aurora. Yeah, and we are right in front of a gate that we just can open with a hidden mechanism, according to the professor's assistant. Well, let's see if we can open the gate. Sorry guys and girls for the camera. Now it's back to normal, I just wanted to say. Yes, now.
Yes.
The professor has several assistants, but I heard that Chris is the most skilled. If even he can't figure out how to open the door to the ruins, it must be pretty difficult. I believe in you, Tim. Now let's figure out the trick to opening the door so we can go see the professor. Thanks again, Tim. Just let me know if there's anything I can do to help.
Excuse me.
What are you doing here, Chris? I'm helping with the professor's research. I set up camp, search around the outside of the ruins, stuff like that. It's not uncommon for me to lose contact with the professor like this. But if I stop working just because he's disappeared, I'll get in trouble with him later. Sounds pretty rough. Oh, I'm used to it by now. About all I can do at the moment is cook up some curry and wait for him. And there are so many berries growing around here, it's a great chance to try out different flavors. I'm not sure if the professor is too independent or if this guy is too easygoing. But either way, they seem to make a good pair. Munch! This Munchlax appears to be Chris's partner. Munch! Ask you anything, huh? Don't mind if we do.
Hey!
What are you doing here? Mun! He says he's helping Chris. What sort of help do you do? Munch! Your job is to eat a lot so there are no leftovers at the end of the day. Oh. Sorry guys and girls, my camera. Sounds like he's just a gluten. What's Gordon's partner Slowpoke like? Man. It says Slowpoke's always with a big man. It must mean Professor Gordon. Munch. Slowpoke is really nice, and he sometimes lets you eat his tail, and his tail is sweet and delicious. Seems like Slowpoke is pretty generous.
Tim! Over here!
What?
Hey, Munchlax. Is it true that you eat your own weight in food every day?
Yeah, so what?
Must be hard on Chris.
No, Ray! There's some blueberries growing here. I think those are cobra berries. Never heard of them. Seems like a new berry kind. One of the Sperloon. It's a Sperloon. Loon. Looks like it didn't go home because it's too cold to move. Let's give it the clothes we got from Leveni. Sperloon. It looks a lot happier now. Now you can get back to Leveni, right? It seems really worried about you. You should hurry on home, okay? Sperloon. Elder. Sweet. Elder Ghost. That sure is a fluffy Pokemon. Okay. What do you suppose grows on this tree?
Let me see.
Oh? Passimian, Premier Pitcher. Uh-huh. Whoa, a Passimian was in this tree. Simi! We woke you up from a nap. Sorry about that. Pass, pass! It's been noisy around here lately because of all of the strange visitors. Is it talking about the professor and Chris? Maybe. Let's ask for more details. Pass?
Hey,
Do you live here, Passimian? Simi. Apparently, Passimian and its troop have lived here a long time. It says they never have to worry about food because so many berries grow around here. So, this is a pretty easy place to live, I guess. Passy. It says it's been seeing humans around here recently. Recently? Were there no humans before? Pass, pass. Humans used to live here a long time ago, but now they're a rare sight. And it only knew that humans used to live here because that's what its grandfather told it. If humans once lived here, it must have been a really long time ago. Okay. Weird, but okay. Let's just go back and tell the quiz professor about what we saw. Is the quiz professor somewhere here? What winged Pokemon has a round body and adorable eyes? Let me know when you find it. Go! Winged Pokemon. Round body. Cute eyes. What could it be? I can't very well dig for fossils with my bare hands. I guess I should just head home for the day. Zigzag.
wow.
If we could just find a Pokemon strong enough to break rocks. We are ready. What about Ursaring? Or Ursaring? What about that? Hey Tim, where are you going? We've got things to do here. Where's the second Swadloon? Weird. Weird enough that we just found one and not two. Something over here? Nope, nothing.
Hey,
Okay, let's take a good close look and figure out what sort of a mechanism we're working with. Careful not to miss any details. Yeah, I know. Let's see, where should we look first? This tile right here has a design carved into it. What do you suppose this design means? I have no idea, I'm not an archaeologist. Fair enough, it might have meant something to Gordon though. I wonder. There's some sort of picture on the door. Yeah, must be some kind of relief. Relief on the door. It looks like a person holding up a Pokemon. I know what kind of Pokemon that is. Yeah, it does. Do you think it's a clue about the mechanism?
Okay.
I think we've checked everything that stands out. Yeah, we just gave the place a quick glance, but I think we've got plenty to work with now. They are faint, but I see some footprints on this tree. Judging by the shape, I'd say these are these are human. Not sure if they're Gordons though. Someone must have climbed this tree, but why would they do that? Snow is piled up above the door. Looks like quite a lot has fallen. We did hear that. It's been snowing for several days straight. I hope we figure out what caused it.
Okay.
I think that's just about everything. Yeah, I think we've seen enough here. Was that really everything? Seems like it. Well, we looked all around the door, but we still don't know how to open it. It looks like Chris was right. It won't open unless we activate some sort of mechanism. What's the mechanism to get this door open? Even after investigating this area, we still can't figure that out. A puzzle must be solved to activate the mechanism that opens the door to the ruins. It is possible to solve the puzzle though. Makes sense. We're not archaeology experts after all. I think we should use our own methods to solve this puzzle. What do you mean? Our detective skills, you know. Conducting investigations, interviewing witnesses, all that jazz. Chris might know more about the ruins. And maybe someone saw Gordon about to open the door. But who? Oh, you mean the Pokemon who live here? Ah, exactly. Let's go interview witnesses and see if we can round up clues. Is there something you wanted to ask?
Excuse me?
Can you tell us what the professor was up to before he disappeared? Sure, before he entered the ruins, he spent a lot of time wandering around near the entrance. Shortly after he went inside, I heard a rumbling, grinding sound. And when I looked over, the door to the ruins had closed. Do you have any idea what happened? Not really, I was busy making curry at the time, so I didn't actually see when the door closed shut. Gotcha, thanks for your help. Okay, nothing to see. Munch!
Hey!
Do you know what Gordon was doing when he entered the ruins? Munch! He was eating something while he investigated the ruins. Nothing helpful. He must have been in quite a hurry if he was snacking and researching at the same time. What did Gordon do after that? Munch! He was moving around strangely near the entrance. And he was acting so weird a Pokemon up in the tree started laughing at him. So it wasn't just Munchlax and Chris that were watching the professor, that Pokemon saw him too. What happened after that? Munch! The next thing he knew, Gordon was gone. Let's ask him more about that other Pokemon.
Hey!
Right, Munchlax, you said there was a Pokemon watching Gordon from up in the tree? What kind of Pokemon was it? Lex. You don't know cause you'd never seen that kind of Pokemon before, huh? Where did it go? Munchlax. He says it disappeared down the path to the left. It's always better to hear what each Pokemon has to say. Let's make sure we've talked to them all. Passy.
Hey.
Did you see a human around here with a slowpoke? Passy. You saw a human doing something in front of the ruins while you were up in the tree? What was he doing, the human? Pass. He was trying to lift Slowpoke up in front of the door. But Slowpoke was too heavy to lift, so the human started climbing up a tree instead. Passemian also says it was laughing its head off watching them. The professor climbed a tree. What in the world was he up to? I'm really curious about what Passemian told us. You mean about Gordon climbing a tree before he entered the ruins? He must have had a reason. Passemian also said the professor tried to lift up Slowpoke, right? And remember, the relief on the door also depicted someone holding up a Pokémon. Do you think there's something on top of the door? It sure sounds possible. Let's go look up there.
All right then. Just a little climb, no problem.
Oh, Pikachu.
Finally made it.
Anything up
So?
there?
Let me catch my breath first. That's no way to treat a Pokémon.
He just climbed up there by himself.
This is the same design as the one down there.
What did you see on top of the door? There was a tile with the same design as the one on the ground by the door. The same design? Let's think back over what we know. Gordon climbed the tree before entering the ruins. Yeah, it must have been to open the door. Right, so there's gotta be some sort of key or switch to open it. Have we seen anything that fits that description? Let's see, something like a key or switch. It's gotta be that tile with the unique design. I could see that being a switch to open the door. Right, I think that's pretty likely. Okay, I'll try stepping on it. Ah, I feel something. It sank down a bit when I pressed on it. It's definitely a switch then. But the door still didn't budge. There must be some other way to open it. Try to deduce how, Tim.
Tim! A bolt of? Oh, wait. Oh, never mind. Sorry. I thought I was gonna have a bolt of brilliance. Guess it was just a false alarm. Sorry.
Ah! Did you figure out how to open the door? Press both switches.
Oh.
There are two switches with the same design. One above the door and one below the door. Maybe the door will open if we press them both. So, you think Gordon climbed the tree to press the switch above the door? Yeah, and he had Slowpoke press the one below. Then maybe we all gotta do is press both switches at once. Let's try it out. Press both switches. Okay, let's press both switches at once. You can press the one down here, Tim. I'll get the one up too. Top. Thanks, Pikachu. I know, I volunteered, but climbing trees is actually pretty tough.
Gotta climb up again.
Okay, Pikachu. You press that one.
Yep. Leave it to me.
Yeah.
Yes!
It opened! Perfect! Alright, now we can get inside. Let's go find the professor. So, this is what the ruins are like inside. Why is it so cold? Yeah, it's freezing in here too. What's going on? I know it's snowing outside, but this still feels really unnatural. Snow outside, ice inside. I bet there's a connection. Do you think the professor's alright after 2 whole days in here? I hope so. We should probably hurry. I'm not sure what we'll find in here, so I'll go scout ahead. Thanks, Tim. Okay, let's go find Gordon. Looks like there are 3 different ways to go. Which way do you think the professor went? I think we'll go first to the left.
Wait, what?
Slowpoke. Hi there. Is this the professor's partner, Slowpoke? Slowpoke. Easy there, Slowpoke. We're not your partner. Slow. He thought Mr. Go was back and now he's disappointed. He calls Professor Gordon Mr. Go, huh? That's cute. Hey, Tim. Looks like his feet are frozen solid. I think he's stuck. Yeah, we can't leave him like this. But what can we do to help? What if we ask Rachel for help and then we try pulling him out together? Sounds like a plan. This is Professor Gordon's Slowpoke, right? Yeah, I think so. But why is he frozen? We've gotta help him quick. It won't be easy with the ice this solid.
Snowball.
Don't worry, we'll be free.
3, 2.
Almost there.
Little help here. Not funny, Rachel.
Come on, quit playing around.
That was good.
Is this Slowpoke's tail? Hey, are you okay? I see. Your tail really grows back fast.
That was good.
I can keep this.
Spray.
Fight too.
Woohoo! I have to catch my breath. Looks like we managed to get him free. Thank goodness. He says thank you for rescuing him. I'm really glad we could help though. You're heavier than you look. That's true. I mean, imagine you pull out the Slowpoke out of the ice and it lands on your body and it weighs like what? Around 100 kilogram? That would be not really good. Did Slowpoke give you this tail just now, Pikachu? Yeah, don't you know Slowpoke tails are good eats? You can't help but smile when you sink your teeth into one. Huh? You don't say. How'd you end up frozen anyway? Slow. It happened so suddenly that you're not sure. What about your partner Gordon? Where's he? Slow. You were asleep until just now, so you don't know? I wish I was that carefree. Well, that's too bad. So then, what do you remember, Slowpoke? Can you tell us anything at all? Slow. Just to confirm, you're Gordon's partner, right? Slowpoke. Just as we thought. So you came here to help with Gordon's research. And he always brings you along on all his research trips, huh? Slow. What sort of things do you do to help the professor? Slow. You're good at spraying water, huh? How is that helpful to Gordon? Slow. I see. Gordon brings you along instead of bringing a canteen. That's a choice. Can you tell us what happened when you got frozen? Slow. Apparently, it happened so suddenly he was already frozen by the time he noticed anything was wrong. What was the professor up to when you got frozen? Slow. He says that Gordon had gone off somewhere. And when Slowpoke tried to follow, that's when he got frozen. Slow. He says he sat here wondering what to do until he fell asleep. Hard to believe he managed to sleep for 2 days in a place this cold.
Hey.
Was Gordon with you when you entered this room? Slow. Okay, so they were together at that point. When did you and the professor get separated? Slowpoke. Right, after they reached this room. Gordon told Slowpoke to use his water to watch the dust off a mural. After Slowpoke did that, Gordon suddenly noticed something and rushed out of the room. Slow. A bit later, he heard Gordon call out in surprise from the next room. And then there was a rumbling, rocky sound. Slowpoke tried to hurry and catch up, but that's when he got frozen. Slow. And right after he got frozen, you heard that rumble again. Slow. So you heard that rumbling sound twice, huh, Slowpoke? Do you have any idea what Gordon might have noticed? Slow. No dice, huh? The mirrors in this room are really big. Yeah, I bet there's a clue hidden somewhere in these murals. Thanks for all the info, Slowpoke. You've been a huge help. Slow. That conversation just sounded like a bunch of Pikas and slows to me. Still, they talked for a pretty long time. What were they talking about? Could you understand them, Tim? What? No, of course I can't understand them. Alright then, I'm gonna stay here for a while and look after Slowpoke. I want to at least make sure he's okay. He was stuck in dead ice for 2 days after all. Of course, he can't understand them. What a liar. Got it. Thanks, Rachel. In that case, let's get back to our investigation. According to Slowpoke, Gordon noticed something when he looked at these murals. Then these murals must hold the key to finding the professor's whereabouts. We'd better take a close look at them. Slow. You're pretty desperate to go find Gordon, aren't you? I get that you're worried, but you've really gotta take it easy for a bit. You've had a rough couple days to yourself. Slow.
Yes.
Is Slowpoke okay? I think he's hungry, but otherwise he seems fine. I gave him some of my lunch and he perked right up. I'll take care of Slowpoke. You just focus on finding the professor. Okay, let's go, Pikachu. That's a pretty huge hunk of ice. I know it's cold in here and all, but could something like that really have formed naturally? Seems kinda suspicious. Interesting. So, these are the mirrors the professor was looking at. They both depict Persimmon. Yeah, but how do we know which of these two mirrors he was actually looking at? Maybe he looked at both of them. Either way, we'll have to give them each a thorough inspection. Professor Gordon noticed something when he was looking at these mirrors. We should check them out as well. Make sure not to miss any details. Okay, where should we look first? Look at this Persimmion's pose. It's holding a berry. You're right, it's got a yellow berry. Look at this Persimmon's face. It seems happy. It looks like my face when I've just eaten something sweet. I don't think there's anything else to see in this mural. Yeah, I think we're finished here. Let's go investigate somewhere else. The wall in this wall is way more frozen than the others. If you look closely, it seems like there's another mural in the middle wall too. But with all this ice in the way, we can't see what the mural is depicting. If we want to see this mural, we're gonna have to do something about all this ice first. I wonder what was drawn here. Professor Gordon noticed something when he was looking at these murals. We should check them out as well. Make sure not to miss any details. Okay, where should we look first? Look at this Persimmon's pose, it's holding a berry. You're right, it's got a blueberry. The other one had a yellow berry, but this one's blue. Oh, this Persimmon had a pretty strange expression. Haha, yeah, like it just ate something sore. Alright. Yep, no other way to interpret this face. I don't think there's anything else to see in this mural. Yeah, I think we're finished. Let's go here. Let's go investigate somewhere else.
Wow.
We've got to do something. We've got to do something about this ice. But what? But what should we do about that ice? And how? Oh. Minyor, fallen star. Minyor. Or Minyor. Is this Pokemon trying to tell us something? Yeah, Minyor says it wants to go back home. Where's its home? Minyor left up in the ozone layer. They fall down to the ground when their shells get too heavy. Whoa, that high up, huh? If we helped it get rid of its shell, do you think it should make it back up there? I wonder if we can find a Pokemon powerful enough to break its shell. Weird, huh? Okay. There's something on the floor. It's a brand new handkerchief. Trevor Gordon? Professor Gordon's name is embroidered on it. So, it's Gordon's handkerchief, huh? Okay. The fact that we found the professor's handkerchief here means he must have come to this room. Yeah, but I don't see Gordon anywhere. Where do you think he went? We might be able to find some more clues about that. Let's investigate this area carefully. This is the only spot where the snow is piled up like this. There's a hole in the ceiling. Must have blown in from here. From there. You're right. No wonder it's so cold. Wait, does that mean we could have just gotten in through the ceiling? Don't look at me. I didn't see it when I was up there. Besides, it could have been really tough to get down through that hole safely. True, it's not like we brought a rope or anything. This looks like a statue of Persimmon. What a weird pose. It's almost like it's offering something. Yeah, not that you mention it. That is strange. I wonder if there's some special meaning to it. Also, the statue has a slight scent to it. Really? I don't smell anything. That's because Pokemon are more sensitive to smell. It's faint, but I can smell something sweet. It's a Persimmon statue. Sniffing the statue makes my eyes hurt. You know, like when you take a big whiff of something spicy. There are footprints all over the floor. It looks like someone was walking all around. Some seem to be heading toward that wall, and others look like they are leaving the room. God must have gone in and out of this room several times. There are so many footprints all over the place, I can't tell which way the professor went. It's a Persimmon statue. There is a sour smell coming from the statue. This wall looks different from the others. Yeah, there's a relief of Aegislash carved into it. What in the world could it mean? Hey Tim, look at the floor. What? What about it? They look like human footprints from the size. I'd guess they were made by an adult male. You're right. But there's something weird about these footprints. I'll say the tip of the last footprint is cut off by the wall. It's almost like the wall was made after the footprint were left here. That doesn't seem possible though, does it? What could have happened here? Where could Professor Go have gone? Where could Gorn have gone? Let's think about this together. Maybe this path extends past the relic Aegislash. And the relic could have blocked off the path after the professor had already gone through. Does that seem possible to you? The entrance to the ruins was closed shut, even though we know Gordon opened it. It's possible that this relic is also an entrance, and it also closed shut after Gordon walked through it. If that's the case, maybe there's another mechanism that'll remove this relic. Yeah, we've just gotta figure it out what it is. Now we need to investigate and figure out what kind of mechanism controls the Aegislash wall. How do we do that? There was a unique design on the switches that opened an entrance. So that same design might be used inside the ruins too. Not necessarily. We have no reason to think that same type of mechanism is being used here. But that doesn't mean there aren't any visual clues here. Visual clues, huh? For now, let's just look around these ruins for anything that seems unusual. We can think about the mechanism afterward. Did you figure out how we can get past the Aegislash relief? What if we have the statues hold the same berries as the Persimmon in the murals? You know, how both the statues and murals depict Persimmon. That makes me think they are both connected to the mechanism. The Persimmon emeralds are holding berries, but the Persimmon statues aren't. So I think we need to make the statues match the emeralds. Ah, I get what you're saying. We could probably pull all that off by placing berries on the statues. The statues looks like they are perfectly posed for holding berries too. There's just one problem though. Yeah, each emerald depicts a different berry. Exactly, which probably means we need to give each of the 3 statues a different berry. But what berry are we supposed to give to which statue? What sweet yellow berry needs to be placed on the statue to the left? What berry should we place on the statue to the left? I think it's only natural to assume that the leftmost merle and statue correspond to each other. And that merle depicts a yellow berry and a happy persimmon. I bet that persimmon's expression is a clue about the flavor. Could it be smiling because it ate something sweet? Exactly what I was thinking, which means we need to place a sweet yellow berry on the statue. Okay, let's go find a berry that ticks those boxes. What berry should we place on the statue to the right? I bet the answer is in the rightmost merle. The merle on the right depicts a blueberry and a persimmon with a puckered up face. I am sure that's the face someone makes when they just eat something sour. Which means that the answer's gotta be a sour blueberry. Let's go find a berry that ticks those boxes, Tim. What berry should we place on the middle statue? We couldn't examine the middle merle because it was frozen over. We've gotta figure out what to do about that ice first. I don't think there's anything we can do to get rid of ice that thick. True, in that case I think we should get some help from a Pokemon. Yeah, there were lots of Pokemon outside the ruins. Let's go ask the Pokemon if any of them can help. Did you find any Pokemon who could help us get rid of the ice? Nah.
Oh!
If we want to get farther into the ruins, we have to gather the berries depicted in the murals. Right, we need sour berry that's blue and a sweet berry that's yellow. The colors we can see, so that's part's easy, but what about the flavors? Even I don't know what every berry tastes like. Guess I just have to try them all. What? You're going to eat them? That's the fastest way to get the info we need, right? I guess just don't make yourself sick, okay? Don't worry, we Pokemon love berries. Alright Tim, now that we've got a plan, let's go get some those berries. Okay, yellow and blue. There are some yellow berries growing here. Those look like shaka berries, right? Here, let me taste one to make sure. I'd know the sweet, delicious flavor anywhere. These are 100% shaka berries. Sweet yellow berries, huh? Okay. Passy.
Hey!
Do you have any handy skills? Simi. Apparently it's really good at throwing berries. Yeah. Passy. It says it often competes with its friends to see who can throw the farthest. So its friends are also drivers.
Hey!
What kind of berries can you find around here? Pass. You can pick sweet yellow berries from the tree you live in. So that's why you like this tree. Sweet yellow berries, huh? Pass. It says you can. It says you can have some if you want. Thanks. If we need any, we'll let you know. Okay. Clever, innocent little star tot. Clef! Oh wow, I didn't expect to find a Cleffer here. The Cleffer looks pretty surprised to be found too. Okay. Munch!
Hey!
Do you know anything about the berries that can be picked around here? Mancha! Munchlax found a blueberry nearby, but he says it was bitter and not tasty at all. You wish you could find sweet berries instead, huh? So you can find bitter blueberries around here.
Hey!
What sort of things are you good at? Munchlax! He says he can clean up pots and plates until they're spotless and sparkling. He washes dishes? That's really helpful. Munchlax! And by clean up, he means he eats every last scrap of food until the pots and plates are spotless. Sounds like that's a point of pride for Munchlax. Oh, so it doesn't wash dishes after all, it just really loves eating. There's some blueberries growing here. Let's see what they taste like. They're hard and bitter too. Ugh, these are definitely koa berries. Ugh, I need a glass of water. Are you okay, Pikachu? Blech. I hate bitter things. Is there something you wanted to ask?
Excuse me?
Do you know anything about the berry trees that they grow around here? Yeah, I wandered around and explored a bit while waiting for the professor. There are lots of different berries here. Haven berries, nana berries, pineapple berries. It's a shame that there aren't any tomato berries though. Tomato berries? Yeah, they're spicy red berries. The professor loves them. Okay. When I cook for the professor, he always loves any dish I flavored with tomato berries. So he knows just what flavor he likes. Sounds like we'd get along. Unfortunately, I just used up all of the tomato berries I brought with me. See, the tree over there with no berries on it. It's actually a tomato tree. Someone must have picked all of the berries already. And there I was hoping to add a little more to this curry. Alrighty. There's some red berries growing here. Those look like heaven berries. Let's give them a taste. This unique bitter taste. Yep, these are definitely heaven berries. So heaven berries are red and bitter. Got it. Personally, I'd rather grab a coffee if I'm craving something bitter. Ursa.
Hey!
Your friend headed toward the ruins, right? If we find him in there, we'll let you know. Okay, that's that. Can we ask you some questions? Mon!
Hey!
Do you know what berries can be found here? Mon! It says there are pink berries growing on the tree it always plays in. Do you mean the tree right next to you? Is that where you play? Fair no. Gotcha. What do the pink berries taste like? Mon! That's sweet, huh? Sounds like you really love them. I like sweet berries too.
Hey!
So tell us, what are you good at particularly? Mon! When it comes to spewing fire, no one can beat you. You sound pretty confident of that. Mon Fern! Whoa, that's hot! Heh, I guess this chat cheered it up a little. There's some pink berries growing here. Think these are nana berries, as for the taste. Yep, no mistaking the sweet flavor. Definitely nanap berries. Got it, nanap berries are pink and sweet. I kinda wanna eat another one.
Okay, let's start deducing.
What? Already? Okay, let's go. We've got everything. We need to make our deductions. Let's solve this puzzle, Tim. Yes. Okay. Did you find any Pokemon who could help us get rid of the ice? Yep.
Oh,
Monferno could melt the ice with its flames. Yep, some heat ought to melt all that ice. Maybe this one was too easy. Monferno seemed to be struggling in this cold though. I wonder if it'd be willing to help us. Monferno said it's confident about its fire skills. Maybe if we butter it up a bit, it'll agree to help. Just leave the talking to Pokemon to me.
alright.
We need to ask Monferno if it'll help us melt the ice covering the mural. Right, let's go ask Monferno. You're asking a lot, especially in this
Please,
cold.
we need your power. Just give it your best shot.
Well, alright, I'll try.
Great. We're counting on you.
Let's go, Monferno. Wow, there was so much ice, but it's all melted clean away. Now we can get a good look at that middle mural. Ferno! After feeling the warmth of the flames for a moment, the cold feels even worse. I'm really sorry about that, we pushed you pretty hard. Mon! You're gonna have somewhere, move somewhere warm until the snow stops? Yeah, that makes sense. Thanks so much for helping us before you leave, Monferno. I hope you come back here when it gets warm again. Ferno! And off it goes. It's up to us now. Yeah, now that Monferno's melted the ice for us, let's check out the middle mural. What sort of hint do you think we'll get from the middle mural? Remember to think about it. How it relates to the statues, Tim. Okay, where should we look first? This Persimmon is breathing fire. Can Persimmon even do that? No, they can't use those kinds of moves. I think this means it ate something so spicy it's breathing fire. Yeah, that would explain it. This Persimmon is holding a red berry. A red berry this time, huh? I wonder what kind of berry it is. I don't think there's anything else to see in this mural. Yeah, I think we're finished here. Let's go investigate somewhere else. Okay, we were finally able to examine the middle mural. Now we need to think about what sort of berry we should place on the middle statue. The middle mural depicts a Persimmon that's holding a red berry and breathing fire. I'm sure that Persimmon's expression is supposed to mean it ate something spicy. Which means we should place a spicy red berry on the middle statue. I wonder if there are any berries that meet those conditions. Why don't we go search outside the ruins? Yeah, let's think about what berry would work. Did you figure out which berry is red and spicy? That's right, tomato berries. Do you have the right color and flavor? But according to Chris, there aren't any tomato berries around here. What should we do then? We can't follow Gordon without a tomato berry. How did the professor manage to solve this puzzle anyway? Gordon must have brought a tomato berry here with him. Chris had some that he used in his curry, remember? Yeah, that's true. We can't activate the mechanism the same way Gordon did. All we can do now is look for something else we can use in the tomato berry's place. Like what? Seems like we just need to meet 2 conditions for the statue's color and flavor. If you think about it, we may not even need a berry as long as those 2 conditions are met. So we should look for something that's spicy and red like a tomato berry. It's worth a shot, I suppose. It sounds like Chris brought a bunch of stuff with him. Let's go ask him what he's got. Maybe he's got something we can use. Sounds good, let's go talk to Chris. But first... What sweet yellow berry should we place on the statue to the left? Which... did you figure out which berry is yellow and sweet? Shaka berry. The berry needs to be sweet and yellow, then I think we need a shaka berry. Then we need a shaka berry. Makes sense. The shaka berry's color and flavor are exactly what we're looking for. Okay, let's bring one to the statue. This one's done as well. Which berry should we place on the statue to the right? Do you know which berry is blue and sour? No. That's the right color, but what about the flavor? Oh yeah, cobra berries are bitter. Guess they wouldn't do. Why don't we go check out the trees around the ruins? First, let's go see Chris. Right, he should still be cooking. Yeah, and maybe he's got an ingredient that we can use as a substitute.
Yes.
You're looking for berries? Whenever the professor and assistants are at the research site, they always carefully survey the surrounding area. Chris should be able to help if there are any berries you can find. Yep, that's what we want to do. Is there something you wanted to ask? We need a tomato berry. Do you know if there's anything else we can use instead? Anything else red and spicy will do, really. Red and spicy? Well, I've got some curry and an apple and some snacks. Didn't you say that you use tomato berries in this curry? Yes, I always bring some along because they're the professor's favorite. Sounds like the flavor's right, and I guess the color's pretty red. Is there something you wanted to ask? No, it's okay. Okay, let's about the last one. Did you find anything that we could use as a substitute for the tomato berry? I wonder if we could just use this tomato berry curry instead. I wonder if we could just use this tomato berry curry instead. Ah, it does have tomato berries in it. Seems like a best bet for a substitute. Let's go try it out. Yeah, we just need to ask Chris for some of his curry. So anyway, would you mind sharing a little of that curry with us? My curry will help you solve a puzzle in the ruins. That's incredible. Take as much as you like. I hope it helps you find the professor. Okay. We need to investigate the other berries around here. There are some yellow berries growing here. Pretty sure those are pineapple berries. Here, let me taste one for you. The skin is sour, but the fruit inside has that iconic spicy flavor. Pineapple berries are yellow, sour and spicy. Noted. You'd think they taste bad, but the two flavors have pretty delicate balance going on. There's some blueberries growing here. I think those might be yachi berries. Let me give them a taste. Whoa, they are so sour, but the aftertaste is really refreshing. Yep, these are definitely yachi berries. There's no mistaking that sourness. Blueberries that are sour. Okay. Which berry should be placed on the statue to the right? Do you know which berry is blue and sour? The yachi berry. If it's supposed to be a blue sour berry, then I think we need a yachi berry. If it's supposed to be a blue sour berry, then I think we need a yachi berry. Sorry, mistaken the voice. Yep, if it checks all the boxes, it's gotta be right. Okay, let's take one to the statue. Perfect! Solve that one. Alright, you know what to put on which statue, don't you, Tim? Why don't we do that right now? Sure. Okay, let's go. I hope this activates the mechanism. Well, we've placed berries on or curry on all the statues. What now?
Whoa!
Whoa! Something happening here. Hoo. You noticed? Pikachu was at the yellow one? With the yellow eyes?
Just as I thought. The path continues on past these statues.
I gotta say, it's pretty incredible that using curry actually worked.
Tim was at the one with the red eyes, and Rachel was at the one with the blue eyes. They all fit they all matches with the clothes or the skin they have. Alright, now we can keep going. Alright, now we can keep going. Yeah, let's hurry and find Gordon. Guys and girls, that's what we do next time. Till then, I go back to the title screen. Until then, I say see you in the next part video, whatever you call it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment down below, ring notification bell, and see ya. Your Achampnator. Bye.